Hello, and welcome to the Precap, a daily show podcast where we sit down with this week's host to recap some of the latest news and preview what's coming up next. I'm Jason O. Gilbert. I'm a writer at the show, but enough about me. I'm joined today by your host for this week, Desi Leidick.
Jason, I'm not done talking about you. I want to talk about you some more.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
I got all day.
You said it. For the listeners out there who enjoy Foxplains, Jason is a huge part of why you enjoy Foxplains.
Oh,
you
that's
write,
not true.
No, it's very true. You write every single segment, and we're a huge part in coming up with the whole premise for the idea, right?
Sure. Yes, but I will say that without you, it would be nothing. We finish writing every script and we're like, this is trash. We're going to be fired. I'm going to be working in advertising. And then Desi reads it. She acts her heart out and she makes it so much funnier than it is on the page.
Oh, that's not true. I really set you up to pay compliments.
You did. And you have my Venmo?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
I will pay. You know what? I'm not even going to wait for the pod to be over. I'll do it right now.
Great.
I'll do it right now. Do you have
Great.
the QR
I need
code?
the money.
Perfect.
Well,
Wait, but I do have a bone to pick because Foxplains was originally written for Michael Costa.
It was, yeah.
What was behind that decision?
I think Michael was just available. And originally, the first ever Foxplains was like, it was an actual explainer of like a technical issue. Like, you know, I don't remember what it was, but it was like a question that you might have had about how something was working.
So many questions.
And then we had Costa do it, and it was really funny because, of course,
Costa's
very
hilarious.
Funny. And then we wrote another one for him, but he was not in the building that day.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's have Desi do it.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Yeah,
You
because he
stole
was
it from him.
he was sick and he was just a little bitch and couldn't come into work because he
That's
was
right. He had sniffles.
too many sniffles that day. Biggest mistake of his life.
And now look at him.
It helps to be sitting on the bench every now and again.
It
just
does.
waiting for the coach to put you in.
90% of comedy is showing up.
Yeah,
That's
this
what I
is
tell
true.
aspiring comedians. And that's not true. And it's not
true.
helpful.
But it's funny.
It's funny. Well, Desi, we have a big week this week. Actually, you only have 2 shows this week. We're only on the air Tuesday and Wednesday.
I was recently told that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I believe it's because Women's History Month is over
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
This is true.
And they're like, all right, she's had her month. You get 2 shows this week.
Rip her off the air.
Yeah.
You get 2, lady, and that's it. No
That's
more.
it. And they do call you lady.
And they
which
do call me. I
seems
insist
like
that
an
they.
HR violation.
That's in my contract, though. I kind of like it.
Oh, nice.
No, this week I'm straddling between Women's History Month and I believe that April is irritable bowel syndrome month, IBS month. So I'm representing both communities.
Right. And I think if you have irritable bowel syndrome, you're aware of it 100% of the month.
This is true.
So
you don't wait for April. You can't wait for April.
And being a woman, too,
Yes.
frankly.
Yes.
I've always said that being a woman is like having irritable bowel syndrome.
You would be right.
And I'm terrible on first dates. Can you believe that? Okay. Well, let's
Speaking
talk
of
about,
irritable bowel syndrome, what's Trump doing this week?
Yes. Speaking about our irritable bowel syndrome in chief, he put his signature on the $100 bill. He's going to be the first president to have his signature on currency since 1861. He's going to share the $100 bill with the Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent. Desi, do you love this move?
Wow. I guess inflation isn't the only way to make cash feel worthless. It's just so funny that of all times now is the time to change cash, which is something that everyone uses every day.
Sure, yeah.
The man's really got his finger on the pulse, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think he has a big announcement about VHS tapes
Oh,
coming up soon.
exciting. Cash, VHS tapes, ballrooms.
Sure, yeah.
He really knows what the people want.
Yeah.
What do you think? This feels very on brand for him, though.
It does. I mean, putting your name on an art center
Yes.
doesn't feel like Donald Trump. Putting your name on money, that feels like something he's been wanting to do
Yeah.
for a really long time.
I agree.
And I guess we should be happy that he's not putting his photo on
God,
the
don't even
$100
say
bill.
it. Now that
I
you've
know.
said it, he's probably going to do that.
There's still 3 more years left
Oh, God.
of his term. 2?
I'm
What
not,
year
I'm
is
not,
it?
I have no idea. It feels like it's been 17 years
There's
since
still
inauguration.
2 more Women's History Months
Yeah.
left in Donald Trump's term, is how I count it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the most disappointing thing is for me, it's going to ruin cocaine.
Sure.
Because now I've got to stare at his signature every time I want to ski that booger sugar.
Yeah, that's what's
know?
going to ruin cocaine for you.
Yeah, it's the one thing.
Not
that's
being a
gonna ruin.
parent.
Yeah. I'm going to let that stop me.
No, yeah. We're going to have to find something else to snort cocaine with. Maybe a
Yeah.
Chinese takeout menu.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
He can't put his name on that, right?
I hope not.
It's not going to be the Donald J. Trump Chef King of East Flatbush, is it?
You know what? If he does, have at it. I say have at it. I
Sure.
give him that.
Yeah, it seems like every week he figures out that he can put his name on something else with no pushback whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, the $100 bill, that I use so often and that I look at every day,
Yeah.
it's ruined. You're right.
Totally ruined.
Especially
What
at a time
bummer.
that, no one has any money.
This is so true.
You're putting your name on the $100 bill when everyone's feeling poor and the pain at the pump.
Yeah. Wait, is it the $100 bill? Or is it the $1? Can we fact check this,
Alan.
Fact checking.
I assume it's the $100 bill. It would be very off-brand for him
His
to do the $1
ego
bill.
would want the $100 bill.
Right.
So that,
Wait, so it's all money? Trump's signature to start appearing on the $100 bill,
$100
followed by
bill.
other bills.
oh. Well, folks, you're really getting a sense of how the sausage is made around here.
Yeah.
We only read the headline. We don't
That's
read the
right.
full articles.
That's a little
So
more
it's-
disturbing than I thought.
So it's worse.
Yeah,
it's
so
worse
it's
than we
worse.
originally
if
thought.
we've learned one thing from Donald Trump being president for the last 35 years, it's that it's always worse than it looks, isn't it?
Always worse than we think it's going to be.
Why would his mind stop at you know what, I'll just take the $100 bill.
No.
Scott Bessent, you can have the 20, the 5, and the 1.
Not going to happen.
And the 2?
He wants all of it. I think it's all but the 2.
All but the 2.
He wants every bill but the $2 bill.
All but the 2 is the slogan of Irritable Bowel Syndrome Awareness Month, actually. Speaking of irritable bowel syndrome, what if that's the segue for every story? Meta and YouTube were found negligent in a landmark social media ruling. They were ordered to pay $6 million in damages to a young woman who says that she was addicted to their products.
Shocker.
Features like the infinite scroll and algorithmic recommendations were cited in the lawsuit. This is a major case that some are saying might be akin to the rulings against cigarettes and digital casinos.
Yeah.
Desi, what's your take on this lawsuit?
I think this is huge. I think this is a really, really meaningful case because I think it could set a precedent for future cases. I think, look, we talked about this earlier, it certainly can muddy the conversation in terms of freedom of speech, but there's no doubt about it that these algorithms are dangerous and they're addictive, particularly for the brains of young kids. I have a kid at home who doesn't have a phone yet, but might be asking for one soon. So as a parent, I was really, really happy to see that they're being held accountable in some way. Plus the fact that it's so annoying as a full-grown adult even to be being fed an algorithm constantly. I don't know what yours is like, but I keep getting ads for fitness apps that promise to give me an ass that won't quit. Let me tell you, my ass quit a long time ago. She's retired and she'd like to be left alone.
Okay.
So stop sending me that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You should be able to submit something to Facebook saying hey, my ass quit.
My
Just
ass
FYI.
quit. Leave it alone.
Like a memo.
She doesn't want to be talked to.
Yeah.
Please.
It's like when someone at the Daily Show leaves, you get a memo on Friday that's like, hey, everyone, FYI, Desi's ass quit. This is Desi's Ass's Gmail. If you want to keep in touch with her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do you think of this case? Like, do you have a strong feeling?
I think, this argument that Meta and YouTube were making, that they aren't designed to be addictive, doesn't hold much water to me. I'm not sure what the meaning of addiction is in this case. Mm-hmm. Where is it like cigarettes, or is it where that kills you, or for adults especially, is it more of they're just trying to get your attention, just like
sell you shit.
They're just trying to sell you stuff, you know, just like television is trying to optimize for your attention, right?
Yes.
So I am happy to see these platforms being held accountable, especially for the way that they optimize to take our kids' attention.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see what's next. I mean, this feels like they're going to be facing a barrage of lawsuits in a similar way that the cigarette companies and the opioid companies were. So this feels like the beginning of something much bigger. It feels like we're at the beginning of the story.
Yeah, totally agree.
And as someone who actually quit Facebook 10 years ago, I feel morally superior. Yeah. Like I was able to quit, And I'm thinking,
congratulations.
Yeah, maybe
I also quit Facebook quite some time ago. I did.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
So we're both feeling pretty good about ourselves.
Yeah. We are better than everyone else.
I've said it all along, except for the IBS.
Speaking of IBS.
We
have another story.
We're really doing a lot of free PR for Irritable Bowel Syndrome Awareness Month.
I mean, I don't think they have enough people talking about it. They don't.
And they don't have the budget to buy a sponsorship on this show, which runs in the millions of dollars, I assume. Alan, is that correct? In the millions of dollars? For an
Alan,
ad
don't
placement?
answer that.
NASA has unveiled a $20 billion moon-based strategy as part of a 7-year plan to build a permanent moon base. Desi, love it?
I mean, how big is this ballroom going to be? This is crazy. Wait, how much? $20 billion?
$20 billion over 7 years.
$20 billion. Meanwhile, they're trying to gut healthcare.
Yes.
So that sounds right.
That sounds right. Yeah.
To me, this is giving me golden parachute vibes.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is all part of the game, that the shit's going to hit the fan, and the president and the administration, the cabinet members, they're all just going to peace out and be like, to the moon!
Yeah.
And then leave us with a huge mess to clean up.
Right. That would be great if they all got on a spaceship at the end. Great visual.
Can we make it happen sooner rather than later?
Yeah, 7 years feels like a really long time from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they can't extradite you from the moon, can they?
No.
I like the idea that they're only doing this for themselves, and that they're going to recreate the one thing they're building is the ballroom. The ballroom is the first thing they're going to build. Yeah. They're like, do we need houses? Do we need a hospital? Do we need food up there?
Nah, make it all ballroom.
Let's do the waltz.
Finger on the pulse.
Finger on the pulse.
Finger on the cash and ballrooms.
Cash and ballrooms.
Moon landings.
And moon landings. It just feels like they held a big event for it, and maybe they just should have done it without being like, hey, you know how you're struggling right now and you can't afford healthcare and you can't afford gas? Mm-hmm. We're sending money literally to the moon.
Yes.
Like we're going to fly a space shuttle full of Donald J. Trump $100 bills to the moon.
Oh my God. The lack of awareness is astounding.
It is. Speaking of irritable bowel syndrome, Desi, we got to talk about the FDA. They made a big announcement this week.
What have they done now?
Alan brought this story to my attention. He won't stop emailing me about it. Boner Bear honey has been recalled for dangerous undeclared ingredients. I'm reading Alan's email here, one of dozens. The sweet male enhancement supplement contained unlisted sildenafil and tadalafil, the active ingredients in Viagra and Cialis. So the Boner Bear honey, which is a supplement, contained Viagra and Cialis, unlisted, which is illegal.
Right. I think we know what's in Alan's algorithm.
Yeah. Alan doesn't have a microphone to defend himself.
No,
which
he
doesn't seem
doesn't.
fair.
Sorry, Alan. Just endless Boner Bear honey ads.
He's sitting right behind me, just going like this.
Fuming. Yeah, this is, well, I mean, it's right there in the name.
Mm-hmm.
It was this really so surprising. I feel like dudes who are buying Boner Bear honey don't really care about the fact that there are these ingredients. They're like, oh, honey that'll make me hard? Hold on, let me just check the label first.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel natural to me.
This feels like on the scale of recalls to be a pretty good reason that one of your products gets recalled. Like we hear all the time like, oh, this frozen product has been recalled because it causes like lung cancer.
Yes.
Or it can kill you. And this is like, the product does what it says it does, but with an ingredient they didn't tell you about.
Right, with an ingredient that actually works.
Right. Boner honey, I have a lot of questions about this. Is this a class of products? Like, is there a Boner honey aisle and it's only this Boner Bear honey is the name of the product?
That's a great question. Is there an entire Boner Bear honey store?
Yeah.
That like a brick and mortar
Yeah.
that we can pop into?
Build a Boner Bear.
Build.
It's at the mall next to Jared
Happy
Diamond.
birthday, buddy. Nope, sorry, wrong location.
No.
Oh,
Mom, I don't like this at all.
whoopsie. Alan,
and-
cut that out.
And also, I'll ask Alan about this later. Is this a topical cream? Or do you eat it?
That another excellent question. I assumed you ingested it,
Yeah,
but it
you
could
can
be
you can drizzle it on an apple.
I
Or do you
mean-
have to? Do you?
just drip it in your tea.
Yeah, Alan, can I be fired for this podcast for
I don't
HR violations?
think so. We can't afford HR anymore.
No, we
so.
don't have that anymore, do we? Good.
I think all bets are off. You're free.
More money for the boner honey in the kitchen.
Yeah, this podcast has been brought to you by Boner Bear Honey.
And irritable bowel syndrome.
Do you think they're still listening? Or did they turn us off long ago?
Yeah. I just see empty chairs behind me. So
Spinning.
Desi, speaking of irritable bowel syndrome, we have a full week of stories coming up for your 2 days of hosting.
God, how will I get through it?
I don't know. Lots of boner honey, that's for sure.
Oh boy.
But coming up next, we're going to be turning our attention to Iran, I'm sure.
Yes.
Donald Trump once again says that the war is almost over and that they are negotiating with Iran.
That's right.
And I have to say, we did a Foxplains about the Iran war a few weeks ago. And I remember we were trying to figure out, like, how long is this war going to last? And we put together a montage of different predictions by the Trump administration. And the high end estimate was like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yes.
We're already nearing that.
Yeah, we
right?
are.
Like there were people saying this could be like a weekend war, or this could last 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're blowing past that.
Yes, we are.
The good news is Donald Trump keeps saying, every time he talks about it, he says this war is already over.
Yes, it's over and it's only just begun. And the great news is that we're winning.
We're winning.
And I think that's why it's still going on. I think that's why we're sending troops in, because we are winning so hard. We just keep winning more and more and more.
We're on a heater. We're like
Yeah.
at the blackjack table, and we haven't lost a hand
That's
in
right.
20 days. You can't walk away when you're up.
No, you cannot. You cannot. We're on a roll.
We're 15-0.
How many times do you think we'll win next week?
I mean, I would expect, just based on the law of averages, we'll lose one. But I would say in a 7-day period, no. You're shaking your head no.
No,
And
I
agree
think
with you.
times are unprecedented, and I
Yeah.
think we can only win.
I think we're going to run the record up to 40-0, 50-0.
Oh, that's higher than I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Is the unprecedented winning streak of a war that's already over.
Right.
And that continues to this day, and it seems to be ramping up as talks are winding it down.
That's exactly
Right?
right. Yeah. That's exactly right.
And I want to turn our attention to a little piece of news. We covered this on the show last week. There were rumors, that the new Ayatollah Khamenei, is gay. It turns out, according to new reporting, that Trump and his MAGA team may have come up with this in a group chat. It's not based on any intelligence. This wasn't news. It was just like a rumor started by Trump national security people to troll Iran.
You know what? I am so sick of this queer baiting. First, the heated rivalry guys have girlfriends. Now the gay Ayatollah? Come on.
The heated rivalry guys aren't gay?
I hear they have girlfriends.
Wow.
One of them definitely does.
One of them does, right?
Yeah. This has gone too far.
It really has. And
I love that we're right back in the 90s where being gay is an insult.
Yeah, it is like, dude, this war is going totally radical.
What's your damage, Iran? Don't answer that.
Please don't answer that.
Yeah. I didn't realize that the CIA had a bunch of mean high school girls running it.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, that might be an improvement on who was actually running the CIA at that point.
Gay Ayatollah says what?
That's how we're gonna get him. What is this supposed to accomplish? Is like the idea that America decapitated the entire Iranian government. That didn't lead to the expected uprising in Iran, but the rumor that the Ayatollah is gay,
that'll get him.
That'll get some butts out of the seats, right?
I mean, it's just classic. I mean, what is any of this for? None of it makes any sense. Do you know what the story's reminding me of?
What's that?
The greatest news blooper of all time.
Okay.
Where the woman introduces a man who's climbed Mount Everest.
Yes.
But not just that. I don't want to say it. Can we, Alan, can we find that clip?
Right after the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's blind. So we'll hear about that coming up.
Okay, as we head to the break, a look at the 6 o'clock.
That's a CIA briefing now. There's a new Ayatollah, but he's gay.
He's gay.
He's the supreme leader of Iran. He's not gay.
What if the entire rumor just got started from a bad news blooper?
Yeah.
Just a journalist who misspoke.
Doesn't that feel like the world we're living in? That could happen.
Yeah.
Right?
And we all just double down on it.
Somehow.
Stamp of approval from the CIA.
Hey, let's watch some more news bloopers. Alan? Do we have the lady stomping the grapes in Georgia?
It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. Oh, stop. Stop. I can't breathe. Stop. I can't breathe.
No. This is the best part.
I think she's actually hurt.
No, I think she is.
Yeah, she's hurt. She took a hard fall off there.
Okay.
Gosh, I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to make sure she is.
Try and check on her and get back to you as soon as we can.
We'll be back right after this.
Not to belabor this point here, but doesn't that feel like how the Iran war is going?
Oh.
At the beginning, we were having tons of fun stomping grapes. And then at some point, you trip, you fall. And it looks like we're really hurt.
It looks really like we need desperate help from anyone who will help us. Only no one will because we've alienated all of our allies.
We're at a vineyard and they don't have. Where were they?
Do we have more news bloopers we could watch?
Yeah.
Jay said I could do this all day.
Yeah. This is going to be a 6-hour podcast.
You know what? These 2 episodes this week are just going to be all news bloopers. We're going to break the form.
I'm so pale.
You're on it.
Today, snow is crippling much of the Washington lowlands. 1 of 3 inches of snow fell in Seattle and other areas.
I'm so pale.
Texoma, it says in the background. Is that a place or is that are they near the Texas-Oklahoma border?
Oh, that's a
Let us know in the comments. I've never heard of that before.
I'm so pale.
We got another one? Yes. I love
God,
this
I
one.
could do this all day.
Check your panties. About 175,000 rice. I think that was supposed to be pantries.
I couldn't warn you. Gosh, bless his heart.
Check your panties. Also a slogan for Irritable Bowel Syndrome Month. Oh, Irritable Bowel Syndrome.
That's really the theme If you weren't aware of irritable bowel syndrome before this podcast, you sure as heck
You
are
will be now.
Desi, it's time for something we call Daily Show and Tell.
Oh.
So what's something that you've watched, read, listened to, argued about, or just been on your mind lately?
Do you know what I'm so excited about?
What's that?
The Comeback.
The Comeback, the HBO show.
The HBO show.
With Lisa Kudrow. Hilarious.
Michael Patrick King. It has come back for a third season. I think it's the greatest show of all time.
Wow. Very funny show. Very underrated.
Did you watched it, right?
I watched
Did you
the
watch
original
it first
run.
That first season, the first episode it's a perfect pilot in every way. I just think she's so brilliant. Yes, season 3. I'm very excited that this is back.
I'm going to recommend something that I'm not that excited about.
Oh.
But, you know, I have a young daughter at home.
Yes.
A toddler, and she has recently started watching the Emoji Movie.
Oh.
I watched it 3 times this weekend.
You're a good dad.
I'm a good dad. And you know what? Can I say it won the Razzie that year for worst film of the year. It won several Razzies, actually. I don't think it's that bad. I think it might be time for a critical reevaluation. It's streaming on Netflix. At the time, everyone's like, oh, a movie about emojis. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now it seems natural to me that there would be an emoji movie.
Is it one of those movies that the more you watch it, the more you convince yourself that it's good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did walk through my in therapy. We talked about why it was good and why I actually like it. And yeah, I've hypnotized myself into thinking it's good, but it's got a great voice cast. It has Sir Patrick Stewart is the poop emoji in a career highlight. And yeah, it's got funny people. It's got Stephen Wright, one of the funniest comedians of all time, as the meh emoji. Stephen Wright and Jennifer Coolidge are a married couple who are both meh, and they're really funny.
Okay.
So I'll recommend the Emoji Movie. Why not?
You're convincing me to go watch this movie.
Well, if you want to come over and watch it 7 to 8 times, you can come over at bedtime tonight.
It's the only way to see it.
It's the only way to see it is with my daughter constantly screaming, "Where's the poop?" Like whenever the poop's not on screen, she's like, "Where's the poop?"
Has your daughter
Irritable
watched...
bowel syndrome effects.
It all comes back.
It always
to
comes
IBS.
back.
What has your daughter watched? Anything that you've worked on?
No, we're getting close because I did watch the Oscars with her, and she thought that the intro sketch that Conan O'Brien did, where he's the lady from Weapons, and he's getting chased by the kids, she's also obsessed with that.
Yeah.
So we've watched that every day since it's come out. That's the closest we've gotten to her watching something that I might have worked on. That's like in the arena of sketch comedy. Otherwise, we're watching Frozen and Spider-Man and Friends and the Emoji Movie.
I would love it if she was highly critical of all of your comedy work.
Yeah.
And she has very detailed notes
Yeah.
for how it could be improved, but she just loves the shit out of the Emoji Movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is perfection. This is art at its best.
Yeah, she's like, she watches Foxplains and she's like, this satire is tired. But the Emoji Movie
Not
really
funny
gets
right
her.
now.
Yeah.
Have you seen the state of the world?
Things are serious, Dad.
Where's the poop?
Where's the poop?
Where's the poop?
Okay. That is all for this week's edition of Precap. I'm Jason O'Gilbert. I'm a writer at the show. You can catch Desi Leidick hosting The Daily Show 2 days this week on Comedy Central, Paramount Plus, and right here in podcast form on The Daily Show Ears Edition. Desi, this was so much fun.
This is fun. Thanks for doing this.
Absolutely. Let's go see if there's any boner honey left in the kitchen.
Oh, my God.
We got to get that boner honey.
Get that boner honey.
Explore more shows from The Daily Show podcast universe by searching The Daily Show wherever you get your podcasts. Watch The Daily Show weeknights at 11, 10 Central on Comedy Central, and stream full episodes anytime on Paramount Plus.
This has been a Comedy Central podcast.